Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Talking with Trav. I actually brought to you a cooking tutorial per se video for today of some alternative dishes that I like to make. That make them a little more healthier. So what I made today was some spaghetti with zucchini noodles. So I guess they call them zoodles, which I found out yesterday. And so yeah, so I'm pretty excited to bring you all this one. Um, Shout out to Glenda for the cooking video request. Um, and so yeah, follow me as I show you all the steps. And also I apologize because I realized I didn't do it full screen video, so please excuse that. But other than that, yeah, follow me along. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. And so I'm doing a cooking video right now before I do my second session today at the gym. So what I'm gonna show you all what I make is the spaghetti using zucchini noodles. So I'm gonna spice it up. So I have a serrano pepper, which I just chopped, and then I'm gonna mix it with my tomato sauce to give it some spice. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in there. And then, so I bring you over here, what we have is the ground turkey. So I added some water in there to just kind of help it thaw out, cook a little faster, and that'll evaporate obviously as it cooks. Then I have a second pan because I'm gonna throw some spicy sausage. I'm gonna ground it up. So make some spicy ground sausage in that pan, which, you know, what I'm using is just your regular Jimmy Bean breakfast spicy sausage is what I'm gonna throw in there. And so, you know, that I have two pans going. And the reason I'm doing that is just because that's 2 pounds of ground turkey. I'm not gonna use the whole thing. So that's why I'm doing that. Then I could use the leftover ground turkey and throw it in some mixed vegetables or, you know, a salad, something like that, just to give me, you know, some substance. But yeah, so that's what I got going for you right now. So what I'm gonna do here while I got the ground turkey cooking is I'm actually gonna string this up. So first thing I have to do is peel it. And I just use a regular peeler for that, like a potato peeler, and then I'm gonna show you how I string that out. What I do here first is I have that, and then I'm gonna just cut both ends off, right? So pretty sharp knife, you could do that. One hand, which I wouldn't recommend. I would actually be a little more safe with that, but you know, just cut both ends of that off. And then what I do is I peel it. So literally just taking this, and I'm gonna peel these real quick. And depending on, you know, how picky you want to be, depends on, you know, if you want all the green to be gone or not. But, you know, whatever. For me, it doesn't really matter. You know, so I'll just peel this out. Easy day, rinse it off. So another one down. Got one more to go. Skipping you all through most of this because this ain't the important part, and you don't want to see me peeling zucchini. So yeah, just to help you out and kind of skip into the meat and potatoes again, with 2 hands and help it. The first one was a lot smaller than these. I don't know where they got these zucchini from. These are huge. Pause. So after I peel it, I rinse it just to get the loose ends off. But this is ultimately what it's gonna look like when you're done. And I have 4 of those, so I'm gonna peel the rest of those and then show you the next step. So this little thing, this little device here, it was like $4 or $5 or something like that from somewhere. And yeah, it's pretty simple. You literally just take the small end, you put it in here, and as you turn, it's gonna string it out, right? And then I just do that for till it gets down small enough, and you'll see where you won't be able to get a grip. So I get a fork, and I'll show you how I do that. But yeah, this is how you string it out. Now, if you don't want all your noodles super long, you can kind of give it a few chops once you finish with each one, just to kind of break it up a little bit. But I just leave it all together because as you cook and stir, you'll break it up some. But yeah, this here, it'll get you a good forearm workout as well while you twisting this thing. But yeah, be careful because you could, scratch yourself on one of these little metal edges. But yeah, see, and then I grab my fork, stick it in the back, and then I turn with the fork so that way I can get more of the zucchini and don't chop my fingers up. See, and it'll start to break off as it gets long, but yeah. And this is where your real good forearm workout come in. So you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, right? So that's the fork kind of hitting on it. Yeah, see, kind of get down there, and that's kind of look like, and so that's the most you'll get. Or what you can do too is put it in this end and then turn it this way so you can get all your zucchini or as much as possible. See, then you got that. And then this little piece I don't need, so I'll chuck it away, or you can give it to your dogs if you want to do that, but I'll just chuck it away. There's no need for that. But yeah, that's how you do that. It's pretty quick, pretty simple. So then I just got to do the rest of these. And then by the time I finish that, it should be not fully cooked, but cooked enough where it's all broken up. So, I'll stir it around and then see if, I need to add more seasoning or not because of the water that was in there, but it should be fine, ready to go. But you can use whatever seasoning you want and stuff, or, if you're not really tripping about, health and stuff like that, then, you can always use ground beef, but yeah, just definitely ground turkey, ground chicken, or you could take some and, ground it up yourself if that's what you prefer to do. But yeah, this is pretty simple recipe. Not really that expensive either because, I think the zucchini costs, I don't know, I don't want to lie, I think the cucumber was that, but for the pepper, it was like $1.98 or something like that, I think. I may be lying to you, but yeah, that, and then I think each zucchini was like $1 something, so $8. Then, your pasta sauce, the ground turkey, but I think we paid $10 for the 2, it's like $10-12 for the 2 pounds at Sam's Club. So you go to Sam's Club, you're getting 4 pounds for like $10 or $12, which isn't bad. So usually do that. Yeah, you'll see this is almost be done here. I'll finish stringing these out and then I'll be right back to you. So while I was over there doing the zucchini, I had the ground turkey going, build up a little water, but nothing to worry about. So what I have here, obviously, I'm out of the black pepper that you ground. So I just gotta use this. I just use some black pepper, put that around there, right? Because of the water, you know, kind of over season a little bit. And then if you filled out my questionnaire, then you would have saw Italian seasoning, of course. Honestly, I don't measure anything. I've been cooking so long, I just kind of, as we say, IF it. Right, and then where is my garlic powder? Then I use garlic powder. So that's it. Don't add any salt to anything that I make. Unless, you know, I'm gonna sit here and make some crabs or something. You need some Old Bay, you know, obviously, which has salt in it and stuff like that. But for the most part, I just keep it, my seasoning is pretty simple. Then, you know, I break it up as it cooks, because this was actually frozen, so that's why I had it cooking in the background with the water while I was, you know, while I was peeling the zucchini. So I'm gonna, it's still a little frozen on the inside, but yeah, I'm gonna get this going. My bad about the bad camera. Obviously, I don't have a bunch of great equipment, but you know, I'm using my phone, it makes do. So I'm gonna let this keep going while I show you the next step in stringing out that zucchini. So as you all can see, it was enough to make 2 standard paper plates full of noodles, which I'm gonna throw together. We got the ground turkey here, which I'm gonna finish up. Still not done, as you can see. I don't tend to usually cook and leave any pink, aka protein, showing in my meat. So, you know, I get this all browned up here, and then yeah, what I do is I put it in a colander to kind of just drain some of the, you know, the little grease and oil off. So I'll put it in the colander, and then, you know, on a paper towel, and yeah, get some of that grease off, and then I, you know, wash this pan, and then I'll mix everything together inside of this pan, because zucchini noodles don't really have to cook. So it's just a matter of me heating up the pasta sauce and then mixing everything together, or you could just throw in, you know, the meat with the pasta sauce, which I still have to blend with the serrano pepper, and then yeah, and serve your noodles later. But just kind of a little forewarning, since zucchini, like lettuce, cabbage and stuff, you know, it is a lot of water already in them. So when you cook them, it will make your pasta sauce a little watery. It's not gonna be, you know, that bad, but just so you know that it is gonna add some fluid to your pasta sauce. So just beware of that. So that's kind of why I add a little more, you know, like meat and stuff to my noodles and stuff, just to kind of absorb some of that and keep the substance strong, because nobody wants to drink their spaghetti. So yeah, so that's where we are right now. And then also too, you all will notice that I keep taking breaks and pauses in between, you know, clips, and that's because I clean as I go. So that's kind of what I'm doing, and what you're seeing is me cleaning as I go along, fixing this up. So there we have the ground turkey. I got it on that colander, as you see, you know, just a little water, whatever, left over. This is the spicy sausage that I got going. Obviously more grease. So, you know, I'm gonna do the same with that, but you know, you'll obviously get more grease out of that. Traditionally, I don't make it this way, but like I said, I just wanted to make something spicy, try it out, see how it turned out. But yeah, either way it's gonna be good, because everything I make is good. But, you know, that's me just saying that humbly, of course. But yeah, it's really good. And so once this is done, I'm gonna drain that. I went ahead, wash my pan, and then I'm gonna blend my pasta sauce together with the pepper, and throw everything together, and then we'll be done. So pretty easy enough. So especially on days where you feel like I don't feel like making nothing. This is all pretty easy. Especially today because I didn't even know what I was gonna make, and I was like, oh, I got ground turkey. So I went into the store, got the zucchini, you know, and all the stuff. Only thing I have is ground turkey, so you know that tells you how easy it is. Pretty quick. You know, it doesn't cost that much, believe it or not. And to me, you know, obviously without the sausage, it's a healthy meal. And if you're worried about carbs, then the zucchini noodles cuts that out. You know, obviously not all your carbs, but you know, it cuts out those white pastas and stuff that you try to avoid. So you know, that's kind of why I like it. And believe it or not, with the zucchini, you'll get a slight crunch out of it. Not to be mistaken with like potato chip crunch, but you know, the texture of the zucchini. So yeah, so once this is finished, we're gonna drain this and then put everything together. I will not season this just because the spicy sausage is already pretty much seasoned when you buy it, so I don't need to add anything to this. So we'll throw everything together and see what happens. So as you can see here with the hot sausage, that's grease you don't want to eat. So that's kind of why I drain that and use paper towels to push it down, just so that way I'm not consuming all the grease. No, you can't get rid of all of it. Even the turkey's gonna have a little grease, but you know, it's better than drinking all that grease, I guess. All right, so guys, so now I have my pasta sauce or tomato sauce, and I mixed in both my spicy sausage and the ground turkey. And so, like I said, I didn't use all of it. So what's left over is sometimes, you know, I'll just throw it with something easy to heat up. So that way I can, you know, mix it with some vegetables or just something easy and quick. So yeah, this is it. Once this heats up and you know you start getting your bubbles, once it reaches that temperature, then I'll throw in the zucchini noodles. Because like I said, you don't want them in too long because of how much water they're made of. I don't know the exact percent, but if anything like lettuce is something high, like 70 or something like that. So then you're going to want to throw those in there just for a couple minutes until they're hot, and then boom, it's ready to eat. So yeah, you know. There I go, now I'm mixing it all in. Got it hot. So as I'm mixing it in, I will, you know, get it all around, all in there. And then put it on low for, you know, a couple minutes. That way it's all over. And then, yeah, it's ready to go right away. Right away. So this is the finished product, but this is what I was talking about, how the zucchini makes it just a little watery, but you know, when it sits, but you know, you mix it in, it's not too bad. Obviously, you know, you use something with holes in it, it'll let the juice run out, but yeah, it's finished product. I'm about to sit down and smash this because I'm hungry. Hey guys, so what we have here is the leftover, you know, ground turkey meat that you know, I had from yesterday. And so what I did was I just mixed it with some mixed vegetables and stuff that I made, you know, a day or two before that I had in the refrigerator. So I just mix them together, heat them up. So it's a little quick meal that I can have for breakfast, which is between like 2 or 4. All right, so yeah, that was my tutorial video. Obviously, this is the next day, you know, because I wanted to, you know, show you today's first meal, you know, my breakfast, and what I do with, you know, some of the leftover ground turkey and, you know, vegetables and stuff like that that I make, because sometimes I go ahead and just make multiple different things so I don't have to cook, and it's usually easier that way, because, you know, most of the time people eat out for convenience. So as long as you have something made you could just heat up, it's pretty convenient, so it's easier for you to do that than to go out and get something. So if you're somebody that find that eats out a lot because you don't feel like making stuff, then maybe consider that, just taking one day and, you know, meal prep. Ultimately, I don't meal prep each individual meal, but I just have a bunch of different stuff that I have already made, and I could just throw it together. And so consider that. Try it out. Let me know what you think. Hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for video notifications. I'll try to bring them to you more consistently, you know, as I'm learning this editing and this new process. But yeah, I definitely appreciate you all for coming and hanging out with me and checking me out. Definitely put down in the comments if, you know, you like to try it, anything you like, don't like, or any alternatives that you know about that, you know, I should try. Definitely do that, as well as more video requests. Follow me on Instagram, which I have down in the description. Or check me out on Snapchat, which I don't post, but I can if you all request it. But yeah, definitely I'm on Instagram, and yeah, look forward, follow me along as I, you know, bring you another video, and you know, we connect on Instagram. See you all later.